to bring out. But based on what we saw, perhaps what I would maybe wish to talk about, because there's been a lot of statements and vibes that this car floated for 20 minutes after it left the rolled off the ferry. Before it could sink, that was floating for 20 minutes. And honestly, even science would perhaps not agree to that. There is really no way that a car would float for 20, a car with an engine, even if the tires are inflated. It will not take that much time.
How long did it take?
It left the ramp at about 1813, and it got submerged about 1814 and some seconds. So literally,
it was a minute.
It was a minute 16 seconds to be precise.
Okay.
So, this story is taking around. This car took 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes. Those are not true.
Those are speculations, really.
And it's unfortunate this is what is being pushed through by most media houses.
So let's start with that 1 minute and 16 seconds.
Yes.
And then look back into the next 1 hour and 2 hours. What did the Kenya Ferry Service do?
What the Kenya Ferry Services did initially, as soon as it was realized that the car had actually rolled off, the ferry stopped and tried to move back to the car as a procedure. So as it moved to the car, it was actually getting close to the car so that a life ring can be thrown to the occupant of that car. And that was done. Right? Within that span of 1 minute, the ferry moved, because the ferry was actually moving forward. So when it was realized that something had been left behind in the car, so it stopped and then started to reverse. So in the process of reversing, when it got close to the car, then somebody threw, one of the lifeguards on board threw a life ring. And that is a procedure that should be done. So if it was, she was able to get out of the car, she would have held onto that life ring with her baby, and they would have been pulled out.